All right, welcome to episode 13. You notice a little bit different setting here. I'm in my makeshift studio, and I'm hoping all these recordings are working. So I've started this new uh, recording of reading the Bible, and I'll go through them and post them eventually. I'm not sure when I'll post them, but it's up and coming. So I want to get quite a bit into it before I start posting them, and have to do a little bit of editing, and I just want to make sure I am saying the words correctly, or as correctly as I can. Um, some of the names I might not be pronouncing right in it, so that's my disclaimer on it. So I don't know if any of us know the proper way to say a lot of the names of rivers and individuals who are in the Bible. Um, I'm sure there's a common way to do it, but I'm not for certain. But, anyways, in this episode 13, I'm going to talk about 4 signs God is preparing you for the right person. Okay, so number 1, you're becoming whole on your own. God isn't just preparing you for a relationship. He's shaping you into someone who can thrive in one. You're growing spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. That's not random. It's fun. It's foundational. You're no longer waiting to be chosen. You're choosing growth. Uh, I mean, personal improvements always have to be made, and I heard someone talking about something similar to this. This is a long time ago, and I'm paraphrasing it. I'm not having it exactly right, but are you someone that your future spouse would want you? And that hit hard. And it's that little phrase. I don't know if I said it right. I'm paraphrasing it. Um, it hit me hard, and I started making changes to myself. You know, still working on it though. Still working on it. All right, number 2. He removed someone you thought was the one. It felt like rejection, but it might have been protection. Sometimes God has to close the door you're begging to walk through so he can open one that leads to alignment, not confusion. What you lost isn't greater than what's coming. And this is profoundly powerful, honestly. Um, because in a lot of respects, in past relationships, I felt pretty rejected and disheartened. And, we've all got choices that we have to make in regards to our life, and see where am I going with this. So a lot of times their choices are a rejection in a way, but it's all a purpose, like this says, God has closed the door that you're wanting to walk through. I mean, you want to continue the relationship, but but he's closing that door so you don't walk through it, because perhaps he's got better things for you in the future. Gives me good hope, actually, on that one. All right, number 3. Your standards no longer come from loneliness. You stopped chasing chemistry and started choosing character. You're not looking for someone to complete you. You want someone who walks with you in purpose and faith. Your heart now values alignment over attention. And this can be hard, because the late Charlie Kirk had mentioned that, that man wasn't meant to be alone. So loneliness is a deep emotion, and a lot of us feel it. Some of us are married and still feel this loneliness. It's something that we have to kind of overcome, and that's where relying on God, that He is always there with you. Now, my mom in her bathroom, in the bathroom in my parents' house, has that little phrase, and I might actually share it on an episode, but it's talking about the footprints in the sand. And to just sum it up, the individual is walking and he sees two sets of feet, or two sets of prints in the sand. And as he's walking along, he sees different aspects of his life. And when he looks back, he sees that there are only one set of footprints. And he says, Lord, I thought you were going to be with me the whole way. And the Lord says to him, I have kept my promise. I've stayed with you this whole time. And the man notices that at the times where there were a single set of footprints was instances in his life which was the hardest, and what it was the Lord was carrying him through it. And it's just an amazing little story. I don't know where it comes from. It looks like somebody cut it out of a thing and put it on this piece of wood, so it kind of cuts off the copyright or where it's from. But it's pretty amazing. All right, number 4. You're trusting God's timing. You've surrendered the timeline. No more forcing, no more settling. You believe if God is preparing you, He's also preparing someone who will match your He is also preparing someone who will match your heating. No, not heating. Man, I need to have my reading glasses. Anyways, He's also preparing someone who will match your healing, peace, and purpose. You're not waiting, you're becoming. And really, this is awesome because a husband and wife need to be a team. It's not a competition, it's a team. Both need to be on the same page. God first, themselves second, so your spouse second, your children third, and your job fourth. And I talked about that in the first episode. Anyways, I'll conclude this episode 13. Sorry about the little bit of noise that's going on around. It's usually pretty quiet in this area. That's why I kind of chose it to make a makeshift studio. Everybody must be coming home from work. But you guys have a great day. I love you, and God bless you.